do you have any recommendations around just building those relationships, especially the ones that are maybe external, right? Or maybe external to the boardroom, building those relationships. Do you have any strategies or experience with giving those leaders advice on how to do that better?
Yeah, what I found throughout my career that people in very technical roles, they tend to be more comfortable behind the scenes versus in the forefront, right? So in order to build relationship, it requires to be a little bit more in the forefront. Have those conversations between official meetings, right? Meet up, give advice, share valuable industry information or knowledge base of what's relevant in your industry so that you, again, continue feeding the board or the stakeholders that are important for the business. That builds that trust and assurance that you know what you're doing. So in between is very important. You don't just leave the boardroom, close the door, and forget about it until the next quarter, right? You have to constantly keep the conversation going because that ultimately what builds trust, and that ultimately what helps the board understand the complexity of things you have to deal with. Like I said before, nobody quite knows all the back end things that go into play to make the work look effortless, right? There's a lot of teams working behind the scenes to ensure that there's firewalls in place. So to ensure that nobody is getting through those firewalls. So the more the stakeholders understand of your process, of the people involved, the more comfortable they will feel that things are under control. And most likely, the more forgiving they will be if, let's say, they see that you've done everything, but there were still some things out of your control. And some bad things might have happened, right?